out bubbles when I speak. I'm a freak, because she's a seed out for me. I'm unique, there is only one of me. I'm complete, so I really don't care what you think of me. I'm a geek.
You feel safer now that I'm all locked up?
Yeah, a little bit.
It was Harley who broke me out of that police cell in Bloodhaven. Why don't you try arresting her? Why do you waste your time helping these pathetic creatures? So primitive compared to plant consciousness.
Evacuate. You all made your choices. You have my word.
Alright, let's have a little look around GCPD. Apparently we cannot go in there.
Good to see you, Batman. I think the others forget we're in here sometimes.
Why are you in here? There is literally no prisoners in here.
Would you believe it? I just got transferred today. I got a lot of catching up to do.
It feels pretty hopeless around here sometimes, Batman. You remind us there's still hope. And, like, a way we can actually
win. Alright, back in the main section.
Hey, Batman. I think I'm starting to find Ivy, you know, attractive. Is that normal?
Curvy woman in nothing but a shirt that's only buttoned around her boobs and a pair of panties. Like, yeah, I can see how that would grab your attention a little bit.
A minimum of 4 guys on the roof at all times and a 6-man element patrolling the perimeter. We keep this building locked down. The only people who get in or out are our guys and the Batman. Outlying patrols searching for Scarecrow and Crystal.
You could start by telling the damn truth.
We just haven't got the men to deal with all this. I don't know.
I can't deal with what's going on out there. I've got men down and I can't help them.
Nothing of major interest going on in here.
We should count our blessings that green-haired bastard is dead.
I've got a solution. You just don't seem to want to hear it.
This elevator's locked down, Batman. Only way in or out is through the park.
Not attempt to approach the rioters. You hear me? Gonna get yourself killed.
Outlying patrols searching for Scarecrow in Bristol.
After what happened with Protocol 10, I wouldn't be surprised if that driver sues us. And wins.
These ain't the usual weapons we find on Gotham lowlifes.
These ain't the usual.
Can't believe how quickly everything's changed. I was doing a normal shift on a normal day, and now this.
If you ask me, we should use some of these weapons instead of letting them gather dust.
Might even things up a little.
God knows we could use the help.
Are you okay?
No, dude in the phone.
Honey, you still there? Damn.
Sir, this is time I don't have. Screw you. Damn bureaucrats. We're on our own. We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest? We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17.
Okay,
We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy,
Not doing the Riddler stuff. Saying it right now, not doing it.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew searching Gotham South and...
You manipulate the screen to select the target. When locating a supervillain or mission, they'll be automatically added to the screen. City of Fear, so that's our main storyline. Riddler. The flawed body. And then rescue the firefighters.
West.
I'll look into these later.
Hello there.
Hey Mountaineers, how's it going? I am doing well. How are you doing, sir? Hope you are having a good evening.
The priority.
Good luck out there. Hey, Batman.
I'm heading to the Clocktower to see what Oracle's found on Scarecrow's toxin.
Let's hope it's good news, sir.
Yep, poor bastard. He ain't gonna be able to live with himself when he finds out what he did in that diner.
He's gonna lose his badge for sure.
Owens is a good cop. Lives for the job.
Right.
We don't deserve this.
I thought that was the exit. Is that not the exit? Where is the exit? How the heck do you get out of this place? Evidence room. Yeah, just filling out a bunch of foster care paperwork is the worst, but worth it. If I can only imagine a amount of paperwork to go with that. Do not envy that at all, Caleb, but hope it's going well, sir. Hope you're having a good evening. Okay, that's maximum security. That must be the exit. Alright, this happened to me last time.
Okay. After you've finished searching the docks, I want you to link up with Michaels and work your way back along the east.
There it is. Look, it was right this way.
Batman, I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip. You broke my wrist for nothing. Oh.
Ha! I can't have him. Yeah, they lost a bunch of our paper. What? Seriously? They lost a bunch of your paperwork? That's insane, man. So, like, I thought there was a shiny in the floor, though.
Batman, we're not doing too good in here. That's it. It don't look it, but we're the lucky ones. Speak to him. Everything's good. Just stay still.
Let me do a quick shout out for our friends over at Mountain Nerds. Batman, away!
Batman, just want to say it's good to have you on board.
This thing's had a serious upgrade. Air support saw it turn into some kind of tank. Nice.
Don't get too close. He's here. Back up.
Alright.
Mr. Wayne, I hope the car's performing to your high expectations.
Actually, Lucius, she's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Thanks, Lucius. It was good of you to stay behind.
You want to thank me, Mr. Wayne? Just try not to hurtle off the road. I should have some more upgrades ready soon.
No, hurtling off the road is pretty much what I do.
Remnants of Gotham, I have messages.
Whoa!
To the vandals who stayed behind to pick the still warm flesh from Gotham's bones. Have your fun. You are under my protection. To the cowards quaking behind the police department's wall.
Hey, Killer B! How is it going, sweetheart? My voice is destroyed. Unless, yes, you couldn't tell. How are you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so much for popping in.
Emptied your city with the vilest
Let me...
threatening words. That's how little the safety you provided.
do a little shout out.
And when the dawn comes,
King Noble, rate the new Batman from 1 to 10. The new Batman movie? I think when we... One sec. Is he done? Is he done? I think that when we viewed it, I think I gave it about an 8 or 8.5. There we go. Yeah, I think I gave it about an 8.5 out of 10, King Noble. It's like, I really enjoyed it. Not the best Batman movie, but definitely really enjoyed it. And of course, Killer B. Of course, B. If anyone doesn't know, B is a streamer I have started following recently, and she is absolutely phenomenal. Go ahead and give her some love. Go and show her some support. Greatly appreciate it. Hey, thank you for the 15 bits, King Noble. Appreciate it. I'm assuming I gave it a rating you agreed with. But I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir. Any bits and donations like that are absolutely appreciated. And Killer B, thanks, gorgeous. Thank you, King Noble. Okay, that's it. Bye. Alright, well, thank you for hanging out. If you want to hang out for longer, you can. Absolutely stay with us, Noble. But if you have to jump out, then thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love and support with the bits. Oh, and dropping us a follow as well. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing night, and welcome to the Comic Clan. There we go. Caleb from Mountaineers giving Killer B a follow. Thank you for showing her some support. Caleb, appreciate it. Yeah, Mountaineers is a good friend of ours, a good friend of the channel. He's a streamer and podcaster, and you will see him appear frequently on playing games with us on the channel.
Start messing with all your stuff?
You've managed to reduce the compound to its core elements.
But there's nothing in there that we can trace.
What if we've been looking at this the wrong way? Instead of searching for the toxin, what if we focus on the manufacturing process?
Why didn't I see this? The reaction emits a unique radiation spike.
Run a scan of the city for this energy signature. It will show where Scarecrow is creating his fear toxin.
It'll take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time.
Oh, I love it. Our community showing love to each other and following each other. I love it.
Bruce, I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him. He'd kill me if he knew I was still in the city. He still blames himself for this.
We'll stop Scarecrow.
I'm gonna say, yeah, she left the city, and it's like, yeah, not too much.
Per your request, I've created a series of diagnostic simulations.
There we go. I'm like, how do I work this again? Because there's all different controls. Do I have my scanner yet? Oh, I don't. That sucks.
Let me know when you've reached the antenna and I'll run a citywide scan for those radio waves.
It's all about supporting each other. Absolutely, B. Absolutely. I love seeing all our people supporting each other. And yeah, Caleb collabs with us all the time. Mountaineers are pretty much part of the family at this point. We collab so often.
Jim, we've got a way to find out where Crane's working from.
Thank God. What can I do?
Get your men ready. As soon as we've got a location, I'll let you know.
All right.
Run off the rooftop directly in a vertical dive and glide large distances at high speed. Right, try out.
Okay, we'll join a couple of rides. But I can't be out all night. It's my turn to watch the kids tomorrow.
No, I didn't go back in here. Stop it. Speaking of which, Cross, definitely need you to come and D&D stream soon. Well, absolutely, Caleb, but that's the thing, I actually can now. Whoa. Woohoo, that was intense. So we're heading that way. But yeah, absolutely. Now that my evenings are free though, 100% Caleb. I would chase him, but like, do you know how hard it is to turn this freaking thing around? I am not trying to do that right now. This thing is so hard to control. We're good. We're good. I know what I'm doing. Honest. It's okay, I'm a professional.
Why did I warn the Batman? Why give those terrorized refugees? You don't know, do you? And it scares you.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry I had to do something wrong. No worries, B. Hey, the fact that you're here at all, hanging out, even just lurking, sweetheart, I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, I was not a fan of the Batmobile in this game. It takes some getting used to. I'm not as big a fan of it as a lot of people are. A lot of people adored the Batmobile stuff. I'm enjoying it better this time round on this next playthrough. There we go. Apparently I can't get over that. Where am I going? Am I going this way? I don't know where I'm going. Okay, it must be around here somewhere. Oh, there we go. There's a hole in the thing. But yeah, essentially force you to use it as well. That's the thing I don't like. It's like, it'd be one thing if I got the choice to use it, but I think it's how much you're forced to use the Batmobile that really gets to you. Where am I going? Totally wrong way apparently. But how are you doing tonight anyway, Caleb? How are things going apart from the paperwork? Hope you're doing well, sir. And how are you doing, B? How is your evening, morning? I'm not even sure what time it is where you are. Ooh, there we go. You're about what, 15 hours ahead of us, so. Did you guys like the new Batman movie? We absolutely loved it. We did a review of it on the channel as our podcast, and I think I gave it about an 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed the new movie. Not my favourite Batman movie. I think The Dark Knight definitely is still the better Batman movie.
The country watches Batman from Metropolis to Keystone.
Okay, I'm just not getting where I have to go at all. I recognise this area, but I just don't recognise the entryway. Base point. Oh, there we go. The Dark Knight is amazing. Yeah, Dark Knight's definitely still the best Batman movie, but The Batman was a really good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed that version of Batman. I loved it. Glad to finally see a more Detective Batman. Absolutely, I like the slow pace of it. I like the slow pace of it. I like. Hold on, they're talking.
Is the power winch ready for deployment?
It's 100% functional. No guarantees if you're intending to pull that car of yours up the side of a building.
You read my mind.
It's in the job description, Mr. Wayne. Batwing's on its way.
Nice. Power winch for the Batmobile. More Mr. Freezer Court of Owls storyline. Well, I'm really glad we got a more Detective Batman. I really like the slow pace to everything. I like the fact of that it wasn't quite as straightforward. And like actiony, that there was a lot more of the There we go. I loved Heath Ledger's Joker. He was a comical and crazy all in one. He was a phenomenal Joker, and I don't think any version of Joker that we've gotten rivals it. The closest we've gotten, I think, is Joaquin Phoenix's version, but that's about it. But Heath Ledger's, there we go, Power Winch.
How do you plan on getting the car onto the roof?
I'll improvise.
The winch needs a secure anchor point to function. Once it's attached, just hit reverse. And please be careful with the car, Mr. Wayne. She's one of a kind.
Alright, so I need to get up on the roof here, and... there we go. There we go. I absolutely adored it, Caleb. But yeah, I absolutely adored the new Batman movie. A lot of people are talking Court of Owls for it. I'm not sure about Court of Owls, and I talked about it in our podcast, because I think we need a more established Batman to properly do the Court of Owls. Yeah. Steady, steady. Oh, I can just barge through them. Okay. That works too. Ooh. Come on, focus. But yeah, it's like, I don't know about the... I love Court of Owls, but I don't know about Court of Owls for it.
The anchor point is secured to the wall. I can't move it using the Batmobile, but maybe it can hold the car's weight.
No, I didn't just try and blow a hole in it. I don't know what you're talking about. How do you rate Pattinson as Batman? I really liked his Batman. I had issues with the cowl at first. I wasn't sure if he was going to be someone that'd be able to take it on.
There were whispers after Arkham City. Some think you changed. Some think you killed him. I know better. I know there are some lines that even the Batman fears to cross.
There we go. Okay, there we go.
Stored power to the radio antenna.
Great. I'm connecting now.
I enjoyed him as Batman a lot more than I thought he would. Than I thought I would.
Bruce, you need me out there. We can find Scarecrow faster together.
What you're working on is more important, Tim.
Can wait one night. Let me help.
I've got this under control.
Okay. Listen, try checking in once in a while. We're partners, remember?
He just wants to help, you know.
It's one of the things I hate about Batman.
Yeah.
I'm going to train up all these people to be heroes, but then I'm going to go and do everything on my own, even though I've got like 50 million sidekicks that I have trained.
I marked it on your map.
It's
Thanks,
like...
Oracle.
My phone died? My phone died. Ooh. See, I prefer this stuff just gliding through the city. I knew I was going to catch that. Yeah, everyone was skeptical. I was really skeptical, and I'll be honest, it was because of the Twilight stuff, but I hadn't seen a lot of stuff he's been in since then, and a lot of people told me that since then he's acted in a lot of amazing stuff. I've just not seen the movies, apparently. So that's why I was skeptical, but like hearing a lot of the great stuff he was in, I seen him in The Lighthouse, and I went, okay, I'm going to give him a chance, and it's the same as everyone else, so everyone's skeptical when a superhero's cast.
Scarecrow's men are guarding the antenna.
I need to evaluate this.
Especially a Batman, but we've thought that about Batman.
Powering the antenna. I can't. 5 soldiers, all armed. If I alert them, they'll kill the hostage. I need to reach a vantage point to draw them outside.
Said he'd be here. If you ask me, he's paranoid. Probably huffing too much of that gas. I'd like to see you say that to his face.
Sorry, we're all talking now. I don't want to grapple though. I want to.
I can separate them. They'll be easier to take down.
I know. I would like to do it my way, but apparently I'm not allowed to. But yeah, the only thing I'd ever seen Pattinson in apart from Twilight was The Lighthouse. I hadn't seen a lot of his other stuff, but he proved it to me. But we thought the same thing about like Ben Affleck taking it on. We thought the same thing about pretty much anyone ever being cast as any superhero. How do I get in there?
I'm good for ammo. You guys let me know if you need any.
That wasn't very silent.
3 more soldiers inside. They think they're safe if they stick together. Lucius, I've got a hostage situation. 3 gunmen. I need to take them all out before they can react. Is it ready?
This is the 3rd game in the series. Do I really need a walkthrough of how to take people out?
Send it, Lucius. Now.
Already airborne, Mr. Wayne.
Come on. See, there's a lot of setup at the start of this story. That's the only thing that's annoying, is like we're 3 games deep. Let's... Do we need to like suit up? Do we need to suit up? Yes, we need to suit up. That's me reading the words on the screen. But like, do we need to really let it go? Like, take this long to get us into the flow of it? Like, we've done this already for 2 games. I love the fact that somehow they have a suiting up scene and trying to make it look epic when he's literally already been in the bat suit. It's just a different bat suit.
Well, Mr. Wayne, let me walk you through it. The outer and inner layers of the bodysuit are made of a titanium dip tri-weave. Its Wayne Tech MR fluid hardens in response to...
I don't care.
The liquid armor is more flexible than the fiber. The suit's compatible with the bat. Speaking of which, the new grapnel launcher will pull you skyward just as fast. Don't...
Did you really need to go through all of that with me?
The AR training program should you want to run diagnostics or just break it in.
No, I'm good. I don't need anybody to do diagnostics in
3
this suit.
gunmen, 1 hostage. Time to put this suit to the test.
What the hell was that? You just call it backup? What's happening? Shut up. He's trying to flush us out.
Move in close to the group. Up to 3 enemies being detected to use a fear multitude to take them.
Scarecrow won't want to hear any excuses if we fail.
There we go. It's B.
The new suit is faster and more...
There we go. That's what I've been waiting for.
Help me.
No, I'm just gonna leave you there.
Man, they said you were quick, but I never saw anyone take that.
Unbelievable.
The dude.
Safe now. I'll send someone to pick you up.
Thank you. You tell me you're gonna find Scarecrow. That son of a bitch needs to be stopped.
But yeah, what did you guys think of it then? Like, B, what did you think of Pattinson as Batman? And what did you think of the Batman itself? How do you think it stacked up? And same with you, Caleb. I know you said you liked the more detective side of things. What did you think of Pattinson in the Batman role and how he done at it?
Oracle, I've attached the uplink to the microwave tower.
Perfect. I made an anonymous call to GCPD. They're gonna send someone to pick up the hostage. Come on, connect. Love the suit, by the way. Okay, both towers are fully online.
Nice.
Time to find Scarecrow.
I haven't seen it yet, unfortunately, because everyone here had been sick. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, B. Well, I'll hold back on anything spoilerish, although I don't think there's anything too spoilery about it. But I'll hold back and say anything that might be spoilerish. I hope I haven't ruined anything so far. If I have, I apologise.
I need to use both antennas to identify the micro and radio wave frequencies across Gotham. If I can find both frequencies at the same location, I'll know where Scarecrow is manufacturing his toxin. The radio and microwave frequencies point to Ace Chemicals. That's where Scarecrow's producing the toxin. Jim, I've traced the fear toxin to Ace Chemicals. That's where we'll find Scarecrow.
Of course, the Ace Chemical. Why would you think it's anywhere else?
Crane must have bought them off. Or worse.
I'm in the area. I'll round up my guys and head over.
Hold off until I get there, Jim. I'm on my way.